Yeah, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me well. I'm very happy to be with you today. I may just say a couple of words about myself and what Germany is doing in Ghana to support startups, and then I'm also, of course, going to touch on the question that was raised. Yeah, so I've been here for almost 5 years. Through the whole time, especially also through COVID, I have been following what the startup scene is doing, which is quite vibrant, and many of those who I know have managed quite well through COVID, because many of them are actually really, or all of them are basically IT based. So what we are doing today is basically what's their bread and butter, and that has helped a lot. On the other hand, of course, there are also amazing startups, and I think that's part of the way to go in agriculture, and actually making agriculture more, how to say, efficient and effective in terms of post-harvest losses, in terms of logistics, in terms of many things. Really impressed how this has all gone. So since the topic is on physical networking, we actually agree that we believe in physical networking. And for that, we are hosting a couple of programs. I might just go through them, and you can then maybe later ask me questions if you've heard about them or not. Of course, there's the one program which is run by a Berlin foundation. It's called the NPACT Foundation. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They are offering, for me, a quite unique approach, and that is really one-on-one or one-on-two mentoring from successful founders and entrepreneurs for especially young Ghanaian, but also other African entrepreneurs. And that has had, according to my knowledge, more than 70% success rate. So that Ghanaian entrepreneurs have really found their markets, have really avoided a lot of pitfalls they would have probably made otherwise, and that's not what I'm saying, that's what they are saying. And they have many of them have really been able to grow their business, get investment ready, and that was a quite successful story to see. NPACT has an office here in Labone in Accra. They have their main office in Berlin, so go check them out on the web, npact.org. Yes, I will put some links to these organizations on the chat, because that has really helped a lot of people. And what is really impressive about that, they're using this snowball or train the trainer approach. So most of their successful mentees agree to become mentors for the next generation, which is very important, I think, to keep it going and to actually transfer the knowledge. Also, honestly, with a limited budget. So that is quite something which I can only recommend also for those who are in Accra, just to drop in Labone at their office. The next thing, of course, is another government-run program, which is the so-called Make IT. It's quite an elaborate program that GIZ is running, not only in Ghana but also in Ghana. That is also quite a successful startup support program, and they do various things from business plan support to you know, the regular support. But what they also do, or have done already twice or even 3 times, despite COVID now, is they do bring interested investors to Ghana, so that they really link up with the startups that are here. And to my knowledge, also there, some of the founders or entrepreneurs here have been able to actually secure some serious investment into their companies. But of course, also what an investor often brings is the necessary market know-how, the necessary links to potential partners in any kind of way, whether you become, I don't know, a subcontractor or a partner, or I don't know, I don't know, I know that Siemens is running that program quite successfully in their company, that they are saying we're too big to be fast, we are sort of too big to be innovative, but we're running this house in internal lab, into which they're regularly inviting young entrepreneurs with their solutions that they have come up with. So that is also something where I think it's not always about having a cash or equity investment in your company, but it's also about having strong partners who could become your clients, could become joint venture partners, could become anything, but those who actually are already in the market and can offer you exactly that. The next program that we have is run by the Ministry of Economy in Berlin. It's called the Berlin Startup Night, if I'm not totally mistaken. That's more of a wide program. I guess over the last couple of years, 3 or 4 startups from Ghana have been selected per year. That means you actually do come to Berlin and present what you're doing to already pre-selected investors. It's quite high profile, not everybody makes it, but I think it's also a very successful way of getting there. So there we are, so you see it's all physical at the end of the day. Of course, it was a bit scaled back during COVID, but at the end of the day, it's all physical interaction, and that's what we believe in. Of course, also via our Chamber of Commerce here, you get support in terms of linking up with established companies here, but also with established companies in Germany. So that may be in brief what we are doing. And I return to the question of what are the desired outcomes. I mean, the desired outcomes are, of course, from our point of view, win-win situations. First of all, win-win for the Ghanaian side, that more young, innovative, state-of-the-art companies succeed. I'm not sure how much you've talked about the obvious obstacles that there are in Ghana, but you might be aware of them, so I'm not going to go there. It's not really my job. But we do believe in innovative spirit. Of course, if there's something in it for German companies as partners in any kind of way, perfect. If, for example, also a startup can be the partner to enter the Ghanaian or West African market, also fine. So these are the things that we want to see. But at the end of the day, what we want is private business success in Ghana, especially also to create jobs. I mean, I guess we all agree that more jobs for young people are of ultimate importance in Ghana and in many West African countries. And the economy as it is could really use a push towards innovation, towards IT, and also, of course, in the other fields. I've just mentioned agriculture, and I'll come to the questions on the chat later. There is where we see enormous potential, and especially sustainable potential. And that's why we believe this has to be one of the most important outcomes. And of course, also fostering entrepreneurial spirit. So this approach of mentees becoming mentors for the next generation and handing over knowledge and maybe also some entrepreneurial spirit is really crucial. So that in brief. I'm of course available for questions. Let me go over the chat. I'll put some links into the or at least some buzzwords into the chat if I don't have the links already available. Post-harvest losses, logistics, and all. Okay. All right. Yeah, links I will present, and then there's a direct message which I will go to directly. Okay, so I think I will respond to the direct message directly that I got, but I'm first of all now available for questions in case there are any.